Ciao tutti, hello everyone. Today we are going to be learning avere in the present tense, which means to have or to has. So let's go ahead and look at that. So I'm going to share my screen and here we go. We have avere, which means to have. But of course, when you then change it to sentences, it could mean have or has. So here are subject pronouns. In case you forgot what subject pronouns are, or you're not too sure what they are, that's okay. Just keep in mind that they are in parentheses. So that's saying things like I, you, he, she, we, you all, and they. Though maybe for you all, you say you guys, or maybe you say y'all. Those are also going to be in that same category. Now, if you know how to do some subject pronouns in the formal version, the politer version, that is being skipped here, just so then we can learn the basics. If you have a question about that, feel free to ask, though it will just follow the normal pattern if you know what that normal pattern is. All right, so let's go ahead and read through this. Keep in mind though, H's in Italian are silent. So H is silent. They're what I call the ninja letter, because they're there. Sometimes they make a difference, more so if they're in the middle of a word, it'll change like a consonant sound beside it, but you don't actually hear it. So it's like it's there, it's been there, you know it's been there, but you didn't hear it, just like a ninja. So let's go ahead and read through these. We start off with I have. That's E-O-O, not ho ho, like Santa. This is E-O-O. I have. E-O-O. What sentence can I make out of that? Well, I could say io ho un cane. I have a dog. Or io ho un gatto. I have a cat. Our next one, you have two I. Sounds like your eyes. Two I. So I could say, you have a dog. Tu hai un gatto. I'm sorry, I switched it. Tu hai un cane, or you have a cat. Tu hai un gatto. Right? So we can plug that in. Our next one is he or she, which they both use the same verb, so that's why they're on that same line. But of course, you can make two different sentences out of that. So lui a, he has, or lei a, she has. E-I sounding like an A, just like in sleigh, A. And then I add in dog or cat. So let's say he has a dog. Lui ha un cane. She has a cat. Lei ha un gatto. Next ones, we go to plural, meaning more than one. So the second half are all more than one person, right? We, you all, they. We have is noi, like the word annoying, noi. And then have is abbiamo. Noi abbiamo. Noi abbiamo. It's probably the hardest one so far. You all have. That's the same thing as saying you guys have or y'all have, whichever one you use. And this would be voi for you all. And then have in this situation is avete. Voi avete. And the last one on here, but not least, is they have. And that's going to be loro hanno, not hanno, anno, because I'm skipping the H sound. All right, so let's go ahead and read through those again, and then we'll talk about some weird things happening, which you might already be thinking of. So let's start off with I have, E-O-O. You have, two I. He had, lui a. She had, same line, lei ha. We have, noi abbiamo. You all have, voi avete. And they have would be loro hanno. Okay, so some weird things other than the H is silent is that they're not all starting the same way, right? So let's go ahead and erase everything so then I can grab some more colors to show you what I'm talking about so then it's not confusing. All right, so here we go. This is starting with an AV. With most verbs in Italian, you are going to start it off the same way. But if you're looking closely, there was only one verb that actually did that. So because of that, this is called an irregular verb, as in you're going to have to memorize it because it's not following normal patterns. So watch out for that. You can notice that most of them did start with an H, but the other ones did not. And you got even one that has B's in it. So that is a little bit of memorization happening there. If you do know the patterns that happen with verbs for at the end of a verb, usually when I'm talking about I ends with an O. Usually when I'm talking about you ends with an I. Next one would be a repeat for he or she. Then we'd have iamo, ete, yes, and then ano sort of usually it's going to be ano or ono, not the double N. But you can see it's close. So if you have some of those regular patterns memorized, then of course it's still going to help you with this because it does have similarities. But the beginning is the part that might throw you off. Okay, so that is avere in the present tense, which is used a lot, a lot, a lot. I'm going to click stop share and I'll see you in the next video.